Greetings, my grey-haired wisdom friends. You are tuning in to the Middle-Aged Man Podcast, the only podcast where we dive deep into the midlife gentleman's experience, embracing the highs, the lows, and, well, everything in between, and saying stuff like, you know you're getting old when you stoop to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you could do whilst you're actually down there. I'm your host, Mark Ford, a fully fledged card-carrying middle-aged guy who's been around the block more than a few times, seen trends come and go, and learned that the most valuable lessons often come from places that you least expect. So welcome, fellow navigators of midlife, to our very shared journey through the often bewildering world of modern sensibilities, where a misstep on social media can have you cancelled faster than you can say what the up is a actual TikTok. Yes, you heard it right. In today's society, being cancelled is sadly not just for crap TV shows anymore. It's a modern cultural phenomenon where individuals, brands, and businesses are ostracised and boycotted for often their public opinions or actions deemed offensive or outmoded by the societal judge and jury called the internet. Now, let me share a very little story with you to kick things off. Picture this: middle-aged guy, yours truly, decided to embrace the digital era by tweeting his first ever joke online. Now, the joke: why did the smartphone go to therapy? Because it lost its connection. Harmless, right? Wrong. Before I knew it, I was being called out, not for the joke's quality, which I should have done, but for apparently undermining the very serious issue of smartphone addiction. Overnight, my fledgling, formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, or Elon Musk's plaything, following plummeted as if I'd advocated for the return of dial-up internet and public stoning. But fear not, for this podcast is not a tale of woe. Rather, it's a slightly light-hearted expedition into the heart of middle age, where the perils of cancellation lurk behind every cultural corner, but so does laughter, learning, and the chance to turn it all around. From navigating the very treacherous waters of health fads that leave us more bewildered and bloaty than buff, to understanding why your teenager's dinner consists solely of avocado. Gentlemen, we are in this together. So strap in, dear viewer. Whether you are here to stave off your own cancellation or just in need of a little bit of a chuckle, you have come to the right place. This podcast promises a journey that's as amusing as it is enlightening, with just a right dash of midlife self-deprecation. After all, if we can't laugh at ourselves, then we're definitely missing out on some very good gags. So, shall we dive in? Shall we? After you, dear boy. Now, in the ever-turbulent sea of societal norms, keeping your ship afloat requires a very keen eye on the horizon, as well as a good dose of sense of humour. As societal winds shift direction faster than a fashion trend in a teenager's closet, it is absolutely paramount for us, the distinguished navigators of midlife, to stay updated with public discourse and societal changes. After all, what was acceptable banter at the water cooler back in the 90s might now land you in very treacherous waters of cancellation. So let's take a look at a couple of misunderstandings and how to skillfully captain your way through them without sinking your social credibility. Is TikTok a new type of clock? Well, imagine you overhear your colleagues discussing TikTok and wanting to add value to your conversation. So you chime in with, yes, I've always appreciated punctuality. It's about time we had a new type of clock. The room then falls silent. Turns out that TikTok is not in fact a timekeeping device, but a realm where people dance in ways that will require most of us to visit a chiropractor afterwards. So your recovery move is to laugh it off, show your willingness to learn, and a very simple, I see, perhaps I should stick with my trusty wristwatch for timekeeping and leave the dancing to the experts. Anyone care to show me the ropes? That can kind of turn the tide in your favour. I love emoji, especially the one with the heart. Now, in an attempt to connect with your niece via text, you decide to use what you believe to be the universally beloved emoji heart. However, your message ends up reading, "Looking forward to seeing you at dinner, heart." Now, your niece informs you that sending a heart emoji is akin to declaring your undying love in some circles. So your recovery move should be embrace the blunder with some humour and clarity. Reply with, well, in my day, a heart was just a heart, but I appreciate the lesson in emoji etiquette. How about a thumbs up for dinner plans? Now, this shows that you're adaptable and that you can actually laugh at yourself. And whilst we're at it, if you're single and beginning to flirt, here are a few more emojis you should probably think twice or maybe 3 times before using. The eggplant has developed sexual connotations because it looks like your dick. Although, if mine were that colour, I'd probably be going to see Dr. Dave down the surgery, to be perfectly honest. Fire, often sent as a compliment, but can come off strong unless they're absolutely smoking hot, of course, and, well, they just know it. Disembodied tongue. It has nothing to do with a Rolling Stones album cover. Wink with the tongue out. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. Devil face can come across as incredibly naughty unless you're in porn, which probably means that you can actually back it up. Water droplets is sexually charged. Yeah, just think about that one when asking someone whether they are soaking wet after a rain shower. Peach, it has body part connotations and probably should not be used to ask for a flavoured yogurt. So here are some tips engaging with younger generations. You need to listen more than you actually speak. This doesn't just apply to learning the latest slang on or social media platform. It's about actually understanding their perspectives, their challenges, and what they're passionate about. Be authentic. Younger people have a radar for insincerity, so don't try too hard to be hip or use slang that feels kind of unnatural. Just be yourself, and guess what? Respect will follow. Share your wisdom without preaching. Now, you have got a treasure trove of life experiences. Share your stories and your lessons in a way that's kind of relatable. Not as a lecture, but think of it as swapping tales around the old digital campfire. Embrace learning. Show that you're open to new ideas and experiences. Ask questions about their interests. It's not about proving you're up to date, but showing you're interested and willing to learn. Navigating society's evolving norms might feel like trying to dance ballet on a moving surfboard at times, but with a little patience, humour and openness, not only can you stay afloat, but actually you might just enjoy the ride. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid cancellation at all costs, but to engage with the world in a, respectful, informed, and most importantly, genuine manner. So, shall we sail forth